Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Hey Internet, how's it going? I'm InnerTubes9000 in case you didn't know, and welcome back to Diablo 3 Anniversary Edition. This is part 2 of our series. So what we're going to be doing this time around, we're going to be heading to Old Tristram and taking the portal. This is a little tip for anybody who's new to this and you don't know where to go. Head to New Tristram, there'll be a portal there. But there are other things you should do if you want to get the portrait frame like I have here. You need to collect a certain number of pages, 1 through 7, from cultists that are dotted randomly around the different acts in the regular game. If you're interested in that, I highly suggest you go and do that. You'll know them when you see them. They have like a gray model to them, whereas the other ones in the normal game are more brightly colored. Now, the development team suggests that you start with a new character to get the full experience and go through it and use it as a bit of a challenge, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to use this ridiculously overpowered character here and basically crush everything in our fucking way. But before we do that, I think we should clear out the riffraff locally. So there is no loitering here. Now you kids don't have your rec room anymore, but not going to do the hanging out here. Smoking the weeds. Drinking the Alchemo booze.
I can't.
Not going to do it here. Ooh, some kind of well hobble. Nice. I suppose it's about the same as the Quality Inn. No, there's pretty much nothing that's going to compare to what we have, but we might get some transmogs. For those of you just tuning in, you're not really familiar with what I'm talking about. Transmogrification is an ability to change the look of your items. Give yourself your own unique look. I appreciate it. I think it's fun. A bit like the time I tried to transmog the car I took and that didn't go well. No, I'm kidding. I didn't actually do that. Don't steal cars. That's bad. Hello? I brought fondue. I always hit at the parties. I don't know why I keep getting invited to these basement parties, though. Excuse me, sir. You dropped your finger paints on the ground here. You alright? I think he's taking a nap. Well, I was always taught not to take candy from strangers, but no one said anything about a demonic light coming out of an old dilapidated church. Hey, let's go in. By the way, I never do that.
More fury.
Hello, gentlemen. I love going to the zoo. I mean, who doesn't? This is so cool. Well, you heard the lady. Can't exactly argue with her. Yeah, she's quite enchanting. Alright, I'll show myself out. You know, I've heard of doing wall sit-ups or whatever they're called. Taking it to a new extreme. I like how he's walking around like he's drank 16 cups of coffee. Takes me back. So that's the area down, but we're going to do a full clear. Just for mental. Later, punk. Well, isn't that cool? Well, it's good that he kept up a hobby in puppeteering and creating marionettes and everything. A little extreme for me, though. Hello, I come bearing gifts. Somehow I feel like they don't like my gifts. Even though I made it especially for them. Man, these demons really know how to throw a really good book party. Last book club I was in, they didn't greet me like that. All somber and nobody had any personality. You know, a good mark of the week is whenever you walk near some kind of religious altar and it just explodes in your mere presence. Great feeling. Thank you for politely dying. That's very much appreciated. Labyrinth level 4. Read a book a day, like Ty Lopez. Come on.
Your valor inspires me.
I know. Do what I can. You know, I eat, sleep, and I breathe inspiration. Not really. Not at all. Later. Achievement knocked out. I love the family fun time music. Makes me all warm and cozy. I don't see why you need to be a level 1 to do this. Really don't. And it's challenging, yeah. Screw you, challenge. That's what I say. Who barrels?
The smell of death surrounds me.
Interesting. I don't like smelling like Burger King myself, but to each their own.
I need fury.
What a lovely name. Clearly the life of the party.
You wilt against my blows.
Very cool. But we're not done yet. Thank you kindly for dying, sir. That was most unexpected. I can't tell you how many times I've smashed a rock and nothing's happened.
Your flesh is weak.
I know you guys like me, but please refrain from touching. We have a no touching policy. The weirdest Airbnb I've ever been to. Gonna get a bad review for the demons and bats and other vermin in here. I figure they'd have better standards than this, but you know, get what you pay for. I didn't even see that guy. That was weird.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone.
Must be the model lounge room.
Who would seek to steal treasure secure within this room?
Can't go wrong with reusable parts. Hey, none of that. None of that. You're not permitted to do that. This was not agreed upon. No, that was agreed upon. You know, the part where I win. And you know, you die.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot.
Need more time.
When turned to dawn, whispering the hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind. Cast down into the pools of the blind.
Halls of the Blind. Kind of sounds like Logan Paul's fan base. Ba-dum-bum. Get out of here. There's none of that. Did anyone tell you about good touching and bad touching? That was a bad touch. Get out of here with that. Accurate. Ooh, we're getting down here pretty deep now. And we're dying, and apparently getting launched into a window for a nice leisurely nap. Excuse me, sir, your body parts are rolling around in an unsanctioned zone. Illegal. Can't do that. You guys are hitting pretty hard now. Not nice. It's not nice at all.
Not ready yet. I can't.
First time I've ever fought brownie people before. Melting into that chocolatey goodness.
Recharging.
A little something for you chocoholics.
Not ready yet.
It always kind of annoys me whenever I hear a kid shrieking in a apartment store, kind of like you hear in the background here. No, Jimmy, you cannot get Pokemon cards. You got some the last time we were here. No. Oh, those halitosis wolves. Level 9. This looks like the basement of the grocery store I used to work at. Complete with the scent of death. Don't mind if I do. I need that for later for something. I don't know what yet, but figure it out.
Not ready
Yeah, there's no shrieking in the library. Thank you. Dusty ass piece of shit, make me sneeze. Stop throwing your molten brownies at me. At least cook it first. I mean, sure, it tastes delicious, but it burns the roof of my mouth. Come on. Hey, stop throwing stuff at me. Wasn't cool 2 hours ago. Not cool now either. Put my foot down. Or, you know, my sword in your face. Whichever. Excuse me, sir, you shouldn't be sleeping on the job. There's other people you work with. They're all relying on you to pull your end. And you're just not doing it. You're sleeping. I mean, get over this guy. This is the weirdest Holiday Inn I've ever seen.
Need more time.
You know, a lot of companies are going for that rustic lounge look. Not really my cup of tea, but I understand it. File touch. Something tells me you might be a protege of Harvey Weinstein. That was rather unexpected. I didn't expect to greet it with a nice dance party there. Ended rather briefly, but much appreciated just the same. Excuse me, sir, can you tell me where the nearest gas station is? Also, how's my hammer doing? Doing alright? Later, Father, bad touch. Why do they all sound like Zoltan Kool-Aid?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Well, that was cool. Fuck your table. More like arch bitch. Wait, son.
This cannot be over yet. To hell, dog.
Yeah, not chuckling so much now, are you there, Chuckles? Bye, Diablo. It's fun playing with you. I don't do the whole temper tantrum thing, though. Especially not when we're in a high-class department store like this. You should know better. No candy for you, no Nintendo. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys had fun with it, too. It was nice reliving all of it, you know, like last year. But I didn't record it last year. Did this time, though. So if you like this, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And until next time, guys, see ya.